Thank you very much, Chairman. Dear Minister Popillac, honorable ministers and dear friends, it is my honor to be here today with you representing the European People's Party, and I am especially thankful to the Prime Minister Kosor for her kind invitation. Today, I would like to share with you, from the Spanish perspective, how the benefits of investment coming from the European structural funds and cohesion funds, managed properly, can benefit greatly a country like Croatia, a country on the shores of the Mediterranean with a flourishing tourist industry, with a huge investment potential, which, facing many reforms, is entering the European Union in a time of an economic crisis. Much of where Croatia is today is similar to where my country, Spain, was in 1986 when entering the European Union. The integration of Spain into the European Union is a success story involving politics, economic and social development. Since joining the European Union, January 1st, 1986, until the economic and financial crisis hit in 2008, Spain experienced a steady economic growth, interrupted only by the 1993 crisis and the current crisis. Per capita income has come close to our European neighbors due to an economic growth above the European Union average. The internal market rules of the European Union have opened for Spanish companies a vast range of possibilities for the manufacture and marketing of goods and services. Spain has been one of the member states that most benefited from the funds of the European Union. With them, many infrastructure projects were carried out. It is estimated that between 1987 and 2013, Spain will have received about 165,000 million euros through the structural funds and cohesion funds. In 2011, Spain is one of the leading European countries in technologies for generation of energy from renewable sources. In the field of transport infrastructure, European Union investment from the accession funds enabled us to improve communication, increase transport efficiency, reduce time and transport cost, and ultimately provide our citizens and businesses with a transport sector with higher quality and competitiveness. Co-financing of the European Union institutions enabled us to build around 11,000 kilometers of motorways. Spain is currently the country with the largest network of motorways of the Union, with a total of 15,500 kilometers. The same can be said of the network of high-speed rail. Thanks to the ambitious transport infrastructure plan launched in 2000, Spain has now more than 2,500 kilometers of high-speed lines. In the field of air transport, Spain also has a privileged position. Everybody knows that Spain is one of the 3 European Union countries with the busiest airport. But in order to make this possible, to have the entry into the European Union produce welfare and advancement in all areas, it was necessary to build a large joint project and, of course, to make a good management of the resources provided by the European Union. It was necessary to convert the European Union funds into concrete infrastructures and actions required, and to do so responsibly. This took place especially in Spain during the government of the People's Party, led by José María Aznar, which provide a strong leadership based on strong principles and convictions. We also had to do several reforms, and as it is not been easy for the Croats, it was not an easy task either for the Spanish people. The Spanish has to make sacrifices to meet the entry requirements. We had to take a series of drastic political decisions and actions that were difficult to take, but certainly highly beneficial in the medium and long term, without which Spain could have not been able to enjoy now the huge benefits that has given to us the entry into the European Union. Our membership in the European Union further opened the Spanish economy to foreign competition, making our companies more competitive abroad, while it has attracted a huge amount of foreign investment to our country that has created thousands of jobs and wealth. Finally, I understand that today Spain is not looked at as a success story in any way, but the success, improvements and tremendous advancement we had since entering the European Union from the European Structural and Cohesion Funds must not be overlooked. Spain today is in a situation that it is because the current government failed to do reforms necessary to sustain and the advancement that Spain began to experience. Croatia has in these days a historic challenge that is very similar to the one that Spain had in the past. That is why I believe that the government of Prime Minister Kosor, with its strong determination to the European project, anti-corruption and the economic recovery, is the one to carry out this work, which will adoptly lead Croatia to be at the forefront and to create a future scenario full of prosperity and wealth. Thank Prime Minister Popijac for this opportunity, and thank you all for your attention.